While everyone's been arguing about ChatGPT and AI art, the robotics revolution has been quietly building something extraordinary. We're witnessing the birth of truly capable machines that can think, manipulate, and interact with our world. We're talking about robots making perfect coffee, Elon Musk dropping bombshells about Tesla's secret weapons. Buckle up because September 2025 just became the month robotics grew up. Let's talk about what's really happening here. XPeng just proved their humanoid robot iron can brew and serve coffee with stunning precision. This isn't some clunky demonstration with pre-positioned objects. We're talking about a robot that recognizes tools, operates complex machinery, and delivers results with human-like finesse. It has 22 degrees of freedom just in its hands, giving it manipulation skills that rival human dexterity. The coffee brewing demonstration at IAA Mobility 2025 in Munich wasn't just a publicity stunt. Iron ground beans, tamped grounds, attached portafilters to espresso machines, pulled shots, and served the finished product without spilling a drop. XPeng's CEO has openly stated that building robots is significantly harder than manufacturing cars. Yet iron has evolved through 6 generations over 5 years. The robot runs on XPeng's proprietary Turing AI chip, delivering 3,000 trillion operations per second. That's enough computational power to process complex real-time decisions while coordinating dozens of joints simultaneously. Meanwhile, Elon Musk just dropped a revelation that sent shockwaves through the tech world. That golden Tesla Optimus everyone thought was V3? Wrong. Musk confirmed on September 7th that Tesla hasn't even shown Optimus, calling it sublime. The golden robot generating all the buzz is actually V2.5, an intermediate version with enhanced body design and improved cooling systems. Musk emphasized that Optimus represents a monumentally difficult challenge in engineering, design, and manufacturing. Here's the staggering reality behind Musk's claims. He's projecting that Optimus will account for 80% of Tesla's future value, potentially driving the company to a $25 trillion market valuation. We're talking about robots generating over $10 trillion in long-term revenue. Musk's timeline calls for thousands of Optimus units by the end of 2025, scaling to 1 million units annually within 5 years. But here's the crazy part about Tesla's current situation. Reports suggest Tesla paused Optimus production in mid-2025 for major redesigns addressing overheating, battery life issues, and low payload capacity. The recent demonstrations haven't been entirely smooth sailing. A video shared by Salesforce CEO Mark Benioff showed a gold Optimus robot answering questions and attempting to walk, but the performance drew significant criticism. Users compared the robot's movements to being drunk or walking like a toddler. If you're liking the video, hit subscribe. Next week, we're dropping a huge comparison: Tesla Optimus versus Boston Dynamics versus a mystery robot. All right, back to the video. Now let's dive into something that's flying completely under the radar but could revolutionize accessibility in robotics. Pudu Robotics just integrated their amazing hand with the Reachy 2 humanoid robot, and the implications are staggering. This isn't just another corporate product launch, it's a democratization of advanced robotics technology. The amazing hand costs less than $250 to build and is completely 3D printable with open-source designs available on GitHub. The technical specs are genuinely impressive for such an affordable system. The amazing hand delivers 8 degrees of freedom across 4 fingers, with 2 articulated phalanges per finger covered in flexible thermoplastic shells. Each finger uses 2 motors in parallel with mechanical linkages synchronizing joint movements, eliminating the need for complex cable systems. The entire hand weighs just a pound, but can perform expressive gestures and precise manipulation tasks. Pudu Robotics, now owned by Hugging Face, has made all the CAD files, assembly guides, and control software freely available under open-source licenses. What makes this development revolutionary is its accessibility. Traditional robotic hands cost thousands or even millions of dollars, putting them out of reach for researchers, students, and hobbyists. The amazing hand changes that equation completely. Universities can now equip entire robotics programs with dexterous manipulation systems for the cost of a single traditional robotic hand. But here's where the plot thickens dramatically. Pudu Robotics just unveiled their FlashBot arm, a semi-humanoid robot that's redefining what commercial service automation looks like. This isn't a cute research project. It's a battle-tested platform built on Pudu's proven FlashBot delivery system. The FlashBot arm stands 1,440 millimeters tall, features dual 7-degree of freedom robotic arms, and utilizes Pudu's proprietary Pudu DH11 dexterous hands with 11 degrees of freedom. The Pudu DH11 hands are technical marvels in their own right. They incorporate 12 tactile sensing areas containing 1,018 tactile sensor pixels, providing rich feedback for delicate manipulation tasks. The hands can exert 30 newtons of grip force and structurally support up to 88 pounds of lifting load. What sets the FlashBot arm apart is its integration of embodied AI powered by large language models. Users can give natural language commands like, "Bring me a bottle of water from the counter," and the robot autonomously decomposes the task into actionable steps. It navigates to the location, visually identifies the target object, plans precise manipulation movements, securely grasps the item, returns to the user, and completes the delivery. This represents a fundamental shift from pre-programmed delivery routes to adaptive, intelligent task execution. The commercial implications are mind-blowing. If you think that is crazy, wait until you hear this. All right, you've seen robots run, dance, and even do parkour. But have you ever imagined one winning a gold medal in a real race? That's exactly what went down at the World Humanoid Robot Games, the first event of its kind with more than 500 robots from 16 countries. Right in the middle of it was Unitree's H1, shocking the world with blazing wins and jaw-dropping records. While trying to win, the H1 slammed into a human operator on the track. Some people even joked it tried to win at all costs. The World Humanoid Robot Games and Unitree's H1 were the perfect storm. This was the biggest stage yet for humanoid robots, and H1 seized the spotlight. With its size, speed, and shocking mix of triumphs, it became the name everyone was talking about. Here's what went down. The Unitree H1 didn't just participate, it absolutely crushed the competition. This 1.8-meter-tall mechanical athlete stormed through the track events like a Terminator with a gold medal obsession. Unitree H1 didn't stop at one gold medal. The H1 grabbed 4 track golds. The numbers are insane. In the 1,500-meter race, the H1 clocked in at 6 minutes, 34 seconds, and 40 milliseconds, setting what officials are calling a new humanoid robot record. But that's just the beginning of this robotic rampage. Those 4 wins weren't random at all. Together, they built a streak that everyone noticed. And those wins kept stacking up. The 1,500-meter championship, with that record-breaking time. The 400-meter sprint victory, gold in the 100-meter hurdles. Victory in the 4x100-meter relay. That's not just winning, that's complete and utter domination. Here's the wild part. 2 Unitree H1 teams finished second and third in the 100-meter sprint. They were racing against each other and still filled the podium. But what makes this mechanical marvel tick? The Unitree H1 is packing some serious specs that would make any tech enthusiast drool. This robot can hit speeds of up to 3.3 meters per second. And here's the crazy part. With more tuning, it could go over 5 meters per second. This robot isn't just fast for a machine. It's fast, period. The design is wild when you think about it. It balances on 2 legs, makes quick decisions in real time, and uses enough power to sprint while staying upright. And the story doesn't end there. Unitree didn't just bring the H1 to this robotic Olympics. They deployed an entire arsenal, including their G1 model that competed in boxing and endurance events. The G1 showed off its toughness by completing 13.2 kilometers in 118 minutes and demonstrating some seriously impressive combat moves and self-righting capabilities. The final tally? Unitree walked away with 11 medals total, including those 4 golds, making them the undisputed champions of the world's first humanoid robot games. No other competitor even came close to this level of dominance. Now, before you think everything was perfect, get ready, because what happened next is where this story gets absolutely wild. We're about to dive into some epic fails that had the entire internet in stitches, safety concerns that'll make you think twice about robot-human interactions, and some moments so hilarious, you'll wonder if these robots were secretly programmed by comedy writers. Now comes the part that had everyone laughing out loud. Remember that hit-and-run incident I mentioned? Let me paint you the full picture. During the 1,500-meter race, a Unitree H1 was cruising along when it hit a human official hard and then just kept running, like nothing happened. Some are even joking, maybe knocking down the operator is also a tactic to defeat the opponent. The viral video is absolutely priceless. This robot commits what's essentially robotic assault and then casually continues its jog like it's out for a Sunday stroll. Enjoying the video so far? Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll be dropping a 30-minute video on the top 10 robots from these games, and you won't want to miss it. Now, back to the action. The live footage revealed that Unitree robots seemed to have a peculiar relationship with lane discipline. These mechanical athletes would randomly run into opponents' lanes or just start spinning around on the track for absolutely no reason. The audience was in stitches. One report captured a robot that looked like it was having an existential crisis mid-race. And the soccer matches? Total chaos. Picture this. Robots from both teams piling up in what looked like a brawl, except it was just robots clumsily bumping into each other while trying to kick a ball. Some would get up after falling, only to wipe out again right away. It was like watching a bunch of toddlers in metal suits playing slapstick soccer. The opening ceremony wasn't immune to these mishaps either. One robot model literally fell off the stage and had to be carried away by humans. Talk about making a memorable first impression. But let's get serious for a moment and talk about the big issue here. When a 1.8-meter high-speed robot capable of running at 3.3 meters per second accidentally slams into a human, we need to talk about safety. The Unitree H1 packs serious power, enough to cause real damage if things go wrong. This raises crucial questions about safety protocols when powerful humanoid robots operate in close proximity to humans. The potential for harm is real, and as these machines become more capable, ensuring human safety becomes absolutely critical. Let's zoom out and see what we just witnessed. The inaugural World Humanoid Robot Games wasn't just a competition, it was a statement. China staged this event with 280 teams, over 500 robots, and competitions ranging from athletics to dance to fashion shows. State-backed media called it historic, with every robot creating history. This wasn't just about showing off cool technology in a museum anymore. As one report put it, robots can no longer just be used for science education. They need to be tested by the public and market as cyber workhorses. We're witnessing the transition from lab curiosities to practical competitive machines. The event took place at Beijing's National Speed Skating Oval, the same ice ribbon arena built for the 2022 Winter Olympics. Talk about giving robots the full Olympic treatment. And here's the kicker. They're already planning the second World Humanoid Robot Games for August 2026. What does this mean for the future? We're looking at a world where humanoid robots aren't just performing pre-programmed routines. They're competing, adapting, and yes, occasionally body-checking humans. The technology demonstrated at these games represents a massive leap forward in robotics, but it also highlights the challenges ahead. Algorithm optimization is the big game changer here. As Unitree's founder noted, even training human athletes takes years. Imagine the complexity of programming robots to perform at this level with good software-hardware cooperation. We're essentially teaching machines to move, think, and compete like humans, all while maintaining safety and reliability. The broader implications are staggering. If robots can dominate athletic competitions, what's next? We're potentially looking at a future where humanoid robots become integral parts of our workforce, our entertainment, and our daily lives. So there you have it, the Unitree H1's incredible debut at the World Humanoid Robot Games. 4 gold medals, viral internet fame, and enough comedy material to last years. This isn't just about robots getting better at running, it's about the dawn of a new era where artificial beings compete alongside and occasionally against humans. The Unitree H1 proved that robots can be champions, comedians, and occasionally accidental troublemakers all at once. And honestly, that might just make them more relatable than we ever imagined. With the 2026 games already in the works, one thing's for sure: the robot revolution just got a whole lot more entertaining. And if you want exclusive access to more content, behind-the-scenes updates, and early drops, make sure to join our membership. Just click the join button or the link in the description.